Watchman, good morning. Let me just submit to you something that I think you've overlooked for far too long. When I said that the Free National Movement government has never done anything to advance the Bahamian people, especially the poor black ones, that is a fact. Okay? You highlighted that it is not so, and you started to propel forward some political nonsense just to be in opposition. Because once you hear it's the PLP, you must suppose, and that is where the political ignorance overrides your common sense. The fact of the matter is, the Free National Movement government in its history has never done anything to advance the Bahamian people. And that is a fact. So don't invoke the ghost of nonsense, because it leads you into a hypocritical atmosphere, and then your political ignorance is exposed. I always say, I do not post anything unless it is facts. I want you to take note and realize that. You had highlighted when they brought Sol Kirshner here. Clearly, my friend, you have no history at your age for the things that you speak. Atlantis and other hotel projects are neo-colonial projects. That's the colonial masters returning under different guises. Be also careful of how you aggrandize Sol Kirshner, who was a part of apartheid that was killing Africans who looked like me and you in Africa. When the FNM took over this country, almost every hotel belonged to the Bahamian people. Every corporation, the Movable Property Act was still in place. We had no enterprise bill and all these other new bills we see today. The ease of doing business. We had none of these things. Let me say it again. The Free National Movement in its history has never done anything to advance the Bahamian people. What they did was put a band-aid on a lot of things, but it still festered to the bottom because it was never in the best interest of the people. Under the Free National Movement, we lost both ports, Grand Bahama and New Providence. Perhaps we lost the whole of Grand Bahama under the Free National Movement. The Movable Property Act caused millions of acres of land to be sold in the Bahamas. Let me say it again, and hopefully this time it register, and maybe you can put some thoughts into it. The Free National Movement government has done nothing in its history to advance the Bahamian people in the right direction. When we thought that we were going up, we're now aware today that we were on our way down because of our political ignorance. Nothing. Everything of substance in this country that assists the Bahamian people was done by the Progressive Liberal Party. Everything. Someone highlighted the unemployment benefit. That's national insurance. That was implemented by the Progressive Liberal Party. They have done nothing. And they opposed everything that was propelled forward in this country to advance us forward. And that is what pushes backward. The propaganda that they lay wait to expose this country to is what destroy us. They were in opposition to national insurance, the only thing of substance that keeps us going. Because national insurance is where the fundings come from to do almost everything when it comes to the poor in this country. Let me say it again. They have done nothing, not one social program in the history of their party. There's no advancement in the right direction from the Free National Movement in its history. And more than often, I always say to poor people, why do you vote against yourself? You vote in favor of destruction of your kind. And this is a fact. Check your history. Know the historicity of the things I speak. I do not prepare for propaganda. Never did, and I never will.